These days, every time I want to play one of my favorite PC games, I have to open Steam before jumping directly into the game. And on rare occasions, there will be a game in the featured and recommended section that catches my eye. Most of the time it's a lot of garbage, but in this instance it was the indie bullet hell shooter by Doragon Entertainment entitled Danmaku Unlimited 3. Now when I was writing this review, I had absolutely no idea that this series existed. And with a little research, I learned that the series started on mobile devices and then made its way to the PC with Danmaku Unlimited 2. This series is labeled as an authentically crafted Japanese style bullet hell shooter, and if you played or wanted to get into these types of games, they can appear somewhat daunting at first. Now when I first started playing them, the constant onslaught of bullets filling the screen freaked me out, but that's where this game shines. One of its best features is that it's incredibly flexible to newcomers and veterans alike through its difficulty options and its spirit and graze modes. Let's say that you're one of these new players, or you just enjoy playing bullet hell shooters just to make it to the end of the game. You're the type of player that should try out the spirit mode. Here you have the option to select between an easy, medium, hard, and true difficulties, so you can start where you feel the most comfortable at. This mode focuses on the thrill of the gameplay instead of the hardcore aspect of most bullet hell shooters by converting the enemy's fire into a tool for increasing your trance gauge once they're defeated. Then there's the graze mode, which is left for veterans or the players who are ready to take on true aspects of a bullet hell shooter. Bullet patterns will become relentless, the difficulties is reduced to only the hard and true modes, and bullets no longer disappear when defeating an enemy, which means your piloting skills have to be on point to survive. The previously mentioned trance gauge plays a major role in helping you defeat enemies quickly and aid in building a higher score. You can build the gauge by flying your ship dangerously close to the enemy fire and grazing their bullets. Once the gauge is completely filled, you'll be able to easily destroy your enemies with increased power and golden gems to increase your score. Not only does Danmaku Unlimited 3 deliver in the gameplay department, it also sports some gorgeously clean visuals that never disappoint or get lost in the constant mayhem. From the minimalistic HUD to the dynamically rendered sprites all the way down to the fluorescent bullets of your ship and the enemy, everything completely meshes well with each other. Okay, now regarding the soundtrack, you know what, let me just give you a taste of it. Will you just listen to that? All praise should go to Blankfield, who, if my research is correct, is a musical group with the only member being Warren's side. That's right, he single-handedly composed the entire soundtrack alone. I haven't had a soundtrack in a bullet hell shooter get me that excited to dodge bullets and destroy enemies in a long time. It's very hard for me to find any faults with Danmaku Unlimited 3. It has everything that I love in my bullet hell shooters. Addictive gameplay, plenty of difficulty options for newcomers and veterans alike, gorgeous visuals, a super dope soundtrack, and it doesn't baby you with a plethora of continues. If you want more continues or new weapon options, then you just gotta get good. And if you haven't figured it out already, I highly recommend Danmaku Unlimited 3. It's a well-crafted bullet hell shooter that was developed by an amazingly talented and small team that deserves your money. Alright, if you love bullet hell shooters, go buy this game. You won't be disappointed. But I mean, if you are, so what? It's still a dope game.